championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The Gamecocks offense making their way on the field today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Trucks through the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Garrett. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Now look at the quick cut. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down and already over 30 yards through the air.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's past the 25. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. The Volunteers offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Yeah, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Vols come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This one will be fair caught. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get there.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And it falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He shreds the tackle. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
That jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive?
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. And the Gamecocks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll give it to the running back. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Give it to the back again. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch made over the middle. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that '98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring out the third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackled after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback keeps the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. A gain makes it second and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Vols will have to hunt this one away. And the returner will be brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Crossing the 35. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Receiver makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
That makes the score. South Carolina.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people...
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the receiver's got it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it on the move. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. The Volunteers are in the red zone now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense going with the hurry up. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Getting set. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. Plenty space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Vols line it up with first and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. Now the try for the 2-point conversion.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Vols looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And that run produces a decent gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Touchdown, South Carolina. And this one is getting ugly. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
56, Tennessee, 32.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Moffitt.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Press coverage now from these DBs. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Vols come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the try for 2.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.